These are my top barbecue essentials recommendations for this season. Vamos! What's up, guys? If you have been following me for a while, you know I only recommend the best and I only recommend the stuff that I use personally. So this video is for you and it's my recommendations for this new barbecue season. Are you ready? Vamos! Number one, your grill. I don't know if you have one grill, 20 grills, if you cook on a pellet smoker, if you cook on a Weber kettle, if you cook in a charcoal grill, open fire grill, ceramic grill, I don't know, but my recommendation to you is to maintain, clean, and prepare the grill for this season. There's nothing better than start your season when everything clean, no rust, no ashes, no bad smells. So take your time and clean, maintain all your grill. Okay, number two, your fuel. I don't know if you like to use lamp charcoal, briquettes, or firewood. Me personally, I like Royal Oak because I use lamp charcoal. I love Royal Oak. It's a very good quality. Lamp charcoal is American made, so that's my favorite. That's what I use. But this is what I want to say. If you like to use charcoal, no problem, because all across America, I think you can find any charcoal you want. If you use briquette or any brand, it's easy to get. But if you like to use firewood or you're thinking on starting to use firewood, here goes my recommendation. Butler wood. Yes, Butler wood are my guys, my firewood guys. Austin, the owner, is a good friend of mine. All these wood that you see that I use is from them. They ship all across the country and they have all kinds of wood and sizes that you can get. You can get chunks, you can get these logs, you can get post oak, live oak, hickory, pecan, all the fruit wood, anything you want to anywhere you want. My recommendation is, if you're gonna grill with wood, stock yourself up. Get yourself a big order and have all your wood ready for the season. You don't want to be in the middle of the season going, run out of wood and then you have to go to any place that you can find. It's not gonna be the wood that you like and you're gonna overpay for your wood. So Butler wood, I think I have a discount code. I'm gonna put it on the description. Go ahead and buy your wood and be safe. Another thing that I forgot, fire starter. No questions asked. This is the GOAT of fire starters. This is the best of the best. This is the number one in the country. No chemicals, no ugly stuff. This is the way to go. This is the most efficient, healthy way to start your fire. Tumbleweeds, baby. Always tumbleweeds. If you are thinking on expanding your grilling this season, that let's say you are thinking on buying an open fire grill, or you want to buy those new cool gas pizza ovens, or you want to buy a pellet grill, whatever you want to expand, my recommendation is do it now. Do it at the beginning of the season. If you have the budget, do it now, so then you can have the whole season to play with the grills, to cook, get your grill ready, and buy a new grill. Number 4, seasonings, rubs, marinade, and sauces. Everybody has their favorite. So we have the big brands that everybody likes, everybody knows. You can find it in all the grocery stores. So my recommendation for this season is, yes, buy as many seasonings, sauces as you can, but also give a chance to the small guys. There's a lot of creators, content creators, that are putting products out that are outstanding. I'm lucky enough that people send me stuff and I try them all. But again, if you have a favorite creator, could be me. I have my line of seasonings, but I mean, there's a bunch of guys doing cool stuff out there. So my recommendation is have a lot of seasonings, because there's nothing better than trying new stuff all the time. I love my sauces, I love my marinade, I love my seasonings. Get as many as you can, okay? Vamos, baby, vamos. Number 5, and this is a new product for me. Well, it's been around for a few years, but this is a thing that once I tried it for the first time, it became a staple in my pantry and in my cooks because it's absolutely amazing. Introducing Drip Easy Prep Top. Check this out. They have different measurements, but basically what it is a cutting board, but also a prep top. So you can cut, you can season, you can marinate, you can put the lid on and you can save it in the refrigerator. We can do salads, we do chimichurri, we take them to the events. As you can see, it comes in different sizes. I love these things. Look at that. Look at the size of this cutting board. You cut your veggies, you can use it, and then you can put your protein here, you can season your protein, you can marinate. It's absolutely incredible. Again, this is something that you must have for this barbecue season. It's gonna change your game. It's gonna make your life easier, more organized, and more enjoyable. Drip Easy, baby. Drip Easy. Okay, guys, number 6, another game changer, guys, and something that you need to have for this barbecue season. If you're a backyard barbecue guy and you like to entertain, to feed your family and friends, you know how a fly or a bunch of flies can mess up the whole day, right? After all that hard work, you do the presentation, you serve your food, and then you have infinite flies that you can have to deal with. So this is the solution, guys. I found this like 4 years ago, and since then I won't cook if I don't have this. Again, we took them to events, we use it all the time. So, and mainly if you're a content creator like me, a fly can mess up a whole day of production. The last scene, right, when you're like about to slice that brisket, slice that tri-tip, you know, and then flies come by, I always have something on watch they are shooting. But again, guys, my recommendation is get yourself one gun. They have different models, they have different colors. This bag of salt is extremely good quality, they last forever. The ammunition is just fine sold. You can buy the ammunition too. They have laser. I highly recommend get yourself 1 or 2 of these babies if you don't have it yet. That's my number 5 recommendation. Bag of salt is a no-brainer. Recommendation number 7. This is more in a personal level, but my recommendation is get yourself as many Yeti products as you can. Yes, I'm a Yeti nerd, as you can see. I love Yeti, and I think it's the best brand in the world. We have shot glasses, we have coffee cups, we have bottles. This is my own design Tupperware. Yeti have cast irons. They're amazing. I have probably up to 15 different coolers. This is not a cooler, this is a dry box. I love this thing. We take it all over the place because you can take ingredients, knives. This was more in a personal level. Yeti, baby. Yeti for life. Vamos. Okay, guys, recommendation number 8, and for this I have a story time. A long time ago, when I moved here, I had a neighbor that he was from Hawaii, and one day he threw a party, and we were cooking an asado, of course. He had some uncle from Hawaii. I think it was an old guy, like a Rasta kind of guy, Hawaiian. Super cool dude, probably one of the coolest guys that I ever met. So we were cooking there, we had our fire going, and then it started raining, so everybody, we all went to inside of a canopy, and under a canopy, and we kept the fire there, and then the guy started talking, and that was an awesome conversation. The guy was like, again, a pretty cool guy, but he said something that is stuck with me. He said, like, fire and music are the 2 elements that brings people together. And think about it, right? If you're walking in the middle of nowhere and you hear music, you're gonna walk towards the music. Same with fire. If you're like in the beach, like walking at night, and you see a fire, you're not gonna go to the fire. So these 2 elements bring people together. That said, you always have to have music when you barbecue. For me, it's a no-brainer. You have to have music. I always like to start with country music and finish with cumbia, or vice versa, maybe some 70s rock. But again, music and fire goes so good together. And that said, Turtle Box is the best speaker out there. I love my Turtle Box. This is the number 5 that I have. I don't know, I've been buying this stuff since I moved here. So forget about buying the cheap things, you know, the small speakers that you can buy for very cheap, and they're gonna last you probably one season. What I love about the Turtle Box, it's built like a tank, it's indestructible, it's waterproof, it actually floats. You can throw it in the water and just listen to music. Also, the battery, it lasts forever. You know, you charge it for a couple of hours, and then you have 3 days of listening. I love the Turtle Box. Get one for this season. You're gonna enjoy it, and thank me later. Vamos. And to wrap everything up, I would say the tools that you use when you cook. I can say I don't have a favorite kind of knife. I have a bunch of knives, different brands. I have cheap ones, I have expensive ones. I would say buy whatever you feel comfortable with. I do recommend having a good knife. And again, it doesn't have to be expensive. You have Victorinox, Spaceman knives. You have a lot of brands out there that are pretty good, and they're not so expensive. So then tongue, I would really recommend tongue. It's like an extension of your hand. I love my guys from Donkey Long Tongue. That's my way to go, because I love these guys. They're in South Africa. They have the Donkey Tongue and the Donkey Long Tongue. That's more to manipulate fire. But the tongue, I don't know. If you can't afford, or you don't want to buy one of those, buy yourself a good tongue. This is the best one there is. But yes, a tongue is very necessary. That's my favorite tool. A knife and a tongue, you can cook anything that you can imagine. I would say skewers. If you want to experiment, open fire, you want to try skewers, my friend Vic from Super Skewers, you can have this sword. Guys, I think that's it. I have all the toys because I work. This is my job, so I'm lucky enough that a lot of companies and a lot of friends send me stuff. My biggest recommendation of all is be out there. I don't care if you have the most cheapest grill in the world, the most expensive. The important thing is you are out there cooking for yourself, for your family, for your friends. Nothing is better than that, guys. That's quality time. That's everything else disappears, and you just that fire, that protein cooking, you know, enjoying family, enjoying friends, enjoying the simple things of life. That is a good meal surrounded by people that you love. This is it, guys, for today. Those are my recommendations. I hope it helped for you to decide. I gave you some ideas. This was alfrugoni. Until next time, bye.